Hello YouTube, join us something for a little bit different. We are in the Lake District. Was supposed to go to Wales, but we decided to change things up a bit, and we diverted and come to the Lake District. So we're here for a spot of wild camping. So if things look different because we've got big bags on the back, that's because we're fully laden with food, tent, all the gear to go up into the mountains. So yeah, you'll see us as we start walking up the trails. So we're just coming up to Stockley Bridge. We started out, it's worth pointing out, we started down in Seathwaite. We're going to cross over Stockley Bridge, and then yeah, we'll be following the corridor route up to Scafell Pike, and then take a different route back. But we're hoping to find a nice little camp spot somewhere up there. I imagine because it's bank holiday weekend there will be a fair few others that have the same idea, going by the number of cars down at Seathwaite. So yeah, we're just going to cross over Stockley Bridge. So for us, this hike is going to be more of a test of all the equipment than anything. I started with something quite, well, extreme. Done walking in the mountains many times before, but not with this weight and gear on your back. So we're heading up to, I think I mentioned already, Scafell Pike. Probably not going to get up there this evening because we've set off sort of early afternoon. We're just going to take a leisurely stroll up and find a camp spot, get a sunrise, hopefully, fingers crossed, to then crack onto the summit in the morning. So I've been also watching some of the solo summiteer recently, and he said that if you can't see this cairn, you need to go to Specsavers, and he ain't wrong, because it's huge. Well, just down here there's a bridge we're going to cross over, the little stream, which I'm sure is a lot more savage in the winter time when you've got the meltwater runoff. Just being out in the wild, out in the mountains, whether it be rain, shine, it's just a good feeling. Good feeling to be out in the outdoors, get the heart pumping, clear the mind. It's good for everyone's mental health. So we're coming up to the tarn up here, I believe. Sty something, you have to correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's Sty Heath, and I'm sure there'll be some happy campers set up already around there. But we're going to go up a bit further, and just as I thought, how many do we have? One on the edge here, and then two further ones in the distance. Not as many as I thought, to be honest, but yeah, nice place to camp, but we're going to go up. Well, I can safely say that the GoPro is not going to do it justice distance-wise. You're not going to be able to see it, basically. But you have Scafell Pike just up there. We can make out the the dots of people going up. I say it's not actually that far. It's still a distance. Still take it out of you, but our goal is, like I say, not to get up there today. Just taking a leisurely one, and hopefully we'll find somewhere along the side up there. This is just glorious though. Nice little breeze, bit chilly when you stop, but yeah, I've got my new wicking base layer on. I did have a jumper over the top of that, but I took it off because it was just too warm. But the higher you get, the cooler it gets. And I can just make out the stretcher box. So normally when I've hiked Scafell in a day, you start from down there at Wasdale Head, and you can just see the inn. I mean, I can just about make out the inn down there, and you go up the other side of this peak here. So it's nice to have a different sort of perspective of things.
People are struggling to climb this without bags on.
He has no faith. His tent didn't come in time, and he's got a £40 Amazon special, but it's going to work. It will work. So I think I'll keep my hands free for this. The sun is coming out now. Really nice. I think I've got a little spot in mind to camp. Hopefully it should be good. It is time to erect the tent. Sam's sitting on his chair. So let's make it quick and snappy. Ta-da! It is done. For those of you that are interested, it is a Helm 1 compact tent. And this is going to be the first time trying it out, so hopefully it should be nice. Wasn't too much problems trying to put it up. One peg would fail to go in because of a rock in the floor, but we're all good. So as you can see, Sam's trying to find a spot. He's struggling a little bit. I'm all set up. I've got my little chair that I've got, probably contemplating whether or not I need to take that again, but it's nice to have a little compact chair to sit down on to enjoy the glorious views. Show you inside. Sleeping bag. Can't remember the make of this, I'll put it on the screen. Full mat just to keep it warm a little bit, but yeah, it's home. Got my little jet boil to cook dinner tonight. Really excited for this one. Beautiful views and scenery all around, so it's nice, just nice to relax and be in the wild. Always fills you with confidence when you have to tie a knot in your tent.
Just tying the sheet to the top, and it doesn't bloody. Just double knot it and then just leave it hanging.
Sam did buy the same tent as what I've got, which is rated pretty well, but it didn't come in time for this trip, so it was an Amazon Prime get something that will do the job. Some reviews are great, some reviews are quite bad, but hopefully, worst case scenario, it will fail, but I very much doubt it. Should be alright. But I'm excited to cook some dinner on the jet boil. I don't think Sam was expecting to trek up quite as far as what we have done, so bit of motivation. So I've got the flash jet boil, predominantly to make hot water, not to cook things in. And it boils in 110 seconds. Just had it on, boiled up some water quicker than 110 seconds, and I've just poured it into my little noodle pot. So I've got teriyaki soba noodles. This is just going to be a snack before dinner because I'm rather hungry, and it's still a bit early, so have that, and then cook up some I've got the bagged food, so I'll be able to put some water in there, fold the bag up, drop that in. But I'll show you that when I do that. I'm looking forward to this. It should be yummy. And I have a spoon that I got off of Amazon, which is very lightweight, titanium, but it's a long handle one, so you can get it into those boil in a bag foods. So if I can get it out and show you. There we go. A long spork.
Oh, that was a snappy fit fan, wasn't it?
Quite amusing to watch. This is exactly what I wanted. Just something to fill the belly at the moment. But it's quite amusing to watch Sam sort his tent out. It's only a temporary measure, but he has no vestibule area to put his bag, so he's going to have to offload everything and pack it around him, I'm sure. I'm going to tuck into this because it's really, really yummy.
Actually boiling. Wow.
So I didn't actually get this in the Lake District.
Oh my god, that's hot.
Sam's getting excited over a jet ball. I didn't actually get this in the lake. Well, I did get it in the Lake District, but not intentionally for this trip. I packed it and then just realised that it is a Scafell blonde, which is good because that's Scafell over there. So yeah,
Holy
ideal.
crap. It's so fast, man.
Bit of fizz, lovely. So the other beer I packed was this one. I buy them for the artwork as well as the flavour, or what they're supposed to taste like. But this is an Intergalactic Bounty Hunter. Imperial Stout with coconut and coffee, 12%. So that will see me well tonight before I go to bed. Sam, what beer you got?
The hop. I don't even know what it is. Just picked it up because the can looked really cool.
Percentage?
Single hop series, Simcoe edition, 5%, hazy and hoppy.
Oh no. Oh no.
Ah.
He's damaged the ring pull of his beer. Oh no, Sam. You're going to have to get your penknife out.
Ah.
Just listening to some people shouting down in the valley.
Sounds like he's trying to help.
So as you can hear, it is currently raining. So we've gone to our tents and probably gonna have an early night and hopefully get up for a sunrise in the morning. It's not looking like that's going to happen due to the weather. So yeah, we'll I'll set the alarm to see if we can catch that, but it'll be more than likely raining because I think the weather forecast is saying it's going to be raining all night. So yeah, if we get up and it is still raining, we'll probably pack up and head up to Scafell Pike earlier on. So yeah, current setup is we've got the Trekology pillow. If I get up, be able to show you. Yeah, Trekology pillow. Roban's Air Impact 38 mat with a foil sheet underneath that. And then out in the vestibule area, we've currently got just shoes outside, jet boil, rubbish, another beer there which I might have in a minute. Yeah, and then collapse. I bought this today because I needed a mug, but I've got a collapsible Sea to Summit mug now, which is really good actually. So it just collapses down and get yourself a mug. But yeah, like I mentioned earlier, this is all a bit of a test, but now it's raining, we can't really stay outside, so we're tent bound. Got to make our own entertainment. I've got some stuff downloaded on Netflix I might watch, edit a few photos up, but it's an okay space in here. I've got a nice, decent sized vestibule area. I've not got the bag out there at the moment. It's currently at the end of the bed. Might have a rejig of that, but yeah, this is home for the night. So we'll probably catch up in the morning. You join us the evening after. Sam is, as you can see, airing out his tent there. I've pitched up mine just over there. Yeah, last night didn't go to plan, shall we say. The wind picked up a little. Not too bad by any stretch of the imagination, but the rain came in. I managed to get a couple of hours kip. Woke up when the wind picked up, shouted over to see if Sam was alright, and the response I got was, I'm not too sure. Now, his tent, as we've already discussed, is a purchase off of Amazon to temporarily enable Sam to camp for this trip, because his tent didn't come in time. And I wouldn't recommend, I don't think you'd recommend no that tent for pitching up in the mountains. It just it wasn't up to spec, so it was at failure point, shall we say, and we made the call and the decision to evacuate off the mountain, because it just wasn't a safe place for Sam to be. Not in the sense of well, in the sense of being cold, wet and miserable, and not safe. So yeah, early hours of the morning we got back to the van and had to hike off the mountain in the dark, which is by no means an easy feat if you've ever been there in the dark on mountains before, in the wet, slippery. You can lose your bearings very easily. So yeah, this is where we are. We're drying out the tents. The weather is nice today, but actually the valley in the distance just round the corner is where we actually pitched up, in an all right spot. But yeah, the weather for that tent wasn't great. Mine I was pretty confident with. I've got a Helm Compact 1, which is what Sam's got on order. I'm pretty confident with that tent, but it was just, yeah, the wind started to get up. He was soaked. It's not an ideal tent. So yeah, this is where we are. We're going to have a curry tonight, got some naan breads, cook up some food. We've already had a couple of pints down at the Brook House Inn down in Eskdale in the Lake District. That is that is to the point we were going to get at, and we didn't want any of that. But is it dry?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Well, yeah, we'll leave it at that. Yeah, we might go for another hike and a tent pitch tomorrow, but we shall see. If we do, we'll let you know, and there might be another video. But for now, yeah, signing off in the lovely Lake District. See you later, guys.